We need both a better and broader view of what it means to be a patriot. Patriotism means both defending America and demanding that we live out the true meaning of our creeds and the claims that make us a nation. We've not come thus far as a nation without the moral clarity needed to speak inconvenient truths. In his book, The Irony of American History, Reinhold Niebuhr remarks on the incompatibility between the values of freedom and the practice of slavery in American history when he says, "It may seem strange that any men should dare to ask a just God's assistance in wringing their bread from the sweat of other men's faces." On July 5th, 1852, Frederick Douglass stood before the nation, in effect, and declared,
"It is not light that is needed, but fire. It is not the gentle shower, but thunder. We need the storm, the whirlwind, the earthquake. The feeling of the nation must be quickened. The conscience of the nation must be aroused."
And in time, the storm, the whirlwind, and the earthquake came. We've needed not only the moral clarity to speak inconvenient truths, but the courage to fight great fights. Nearly 40,000 Black soldiers gave their lives fighting for the Union during the Civil War. They were American patriots in black. Among these African American soldiers who fought for the preservation of the Union was Crawford J. Hooks, a soldier in the 106th United States Colored Infantry. After the war, Hooks came home and spent 26 years serving as senior pastor of First Missionary Baptist Church, Decatur. It was said of Hooks, he did not ask for colored men's rights. All he wanted was equal rights. Thomas Jefferson once wrote, "The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants," end quote. The blood of Black patriots has also nourished the tree of liberty. 4 generations after the Civil War, members of First Missionary Baptist Decatur continued serving both their community and their country. One of them was Private First Class Tessie Seymour, a Decatur native who served overseas in the 6888 Central Postal Directory Battalion. If no male meant low morale, then the women of the 6888 helped sustain the fighting spirit of an entire army. Through faithful service, Sister Seymour loved her neighbor and her nation. And yet when the war ended, she returned home to be denied equal opportunity, made to work as a janitor. She fought for democracy abroad and encountered injustice at home. That too is a part of the American story. True patriotism is not love without critique. It is love that seeks redemption. To honor those who sacrifice for this nation, we must also hear the voices of those who challenged it to become more just. We must honor not only the blood they shed, but the truth they spoke. We must acknowledge the injustices they endured and resolve that we will honor them by working to change what they worked to change. The American story belongs to all Americans. Patriotism comes in black, too.